here. Barbara's 60th birthday. Welcome. Enjoy the journey. I guess even I gotta welcome you, Barbara. Enjoy your birthday party. We're still preparing. Any words?
Oh, I thought it was a still camera.
No, it's not a still camera. Oh, that's okay. We're getting all ready. We forgot to say that Rusty has a new suit on for you, Barbara. Just one more view before the festivities begin. Or maybe they have begun. What is she doing? Wow. That's the birthday girl stuff.
Yes.
Just trying to get a few moments in before the crowds begin. Waiting for the birthday girl. Oh my.
Oh
no. Oh my. What was that, Ronnie? What was that? There you go.
I ain't getting me over.
Oh, that's awesome.
Actually, that's not too bad. There was the other lake. Yeah, it's about 10 degrees warmer. Yeah. Well, quite about an hour. Right. Just finished running all the
Some of the food. Flowers. The hungry people watching, wanting to eat.
We had it tested several times, and we had the same thing. And they would say, they would say that, and we just changed the battery.
Getting serious.
get ready to well, no, our non chemistry. Rice rolls, cutting that.
Okay, then I put
Dipping
sauce
sauce
optional.
Miso. Miso. Chili.
In fact, in this area.
Hey girl, that makes it a big difference. Hey, where's the guest of honor is coming.
Coming, right. Hi, son.
How you doing?
Good.
Who's that? Hey Wyatt.
Wyatt, hey, good to see you.
The guest of honor. Welcome. And you have a special seat, it looks like, over there. Yeah. It's not going to rain.
Not right. 60 and sensational. What
This
in
is
the
really-
world? Oh. My very own toothbrush.
We thought you would.
Oh, that is marvelous. I love that. Shopper stoppers. Oh, no. Won't do it though. Cure shopaholism.
Well,
It's going to take strong medicine.
we'll have to check on that one next year. That may be a week or so.
Yeah, I kind of read that bottle. It says it's make-believe. It's only sugar, so a little discouraging.
So,
That's great. I love
I was fortunate to be at the front door.
Well, they do one. Just so we go through.
Making her slowly bring in. Right, slow. She's the sort of, easy does it. She wants to try to so being against my
This baby, as they described it, this baby was nurturing and the best what could be hoped for. That day, I think every situation is different.
So you just got back from
work.
Yeah, I know, too.
Oh, hey. Word to wisdom for the 60-year-old.
Hold his beer.
How much is it worth for me to erase this tape, huh?
Just don't take it to the school.
Okay.
And we're waiting to sing.
All right, happy birthday, Barbara. Go ahead.
Happy birthday, Barbara, and we're waiting to sing.
Play the handbells.
All right. Well, she'll be walking in any second. She's here. Thank you. Hi. Billy, how are you?
Keep firing away, George.
I keep firing away. That's it. How are you doing, Billy?
Talked on the phone. So nice to see
Oh,
you.
okay. Nice to see you too.
Thing you're doing.
Thank you. Are we ready for the announcement?
Remember the sand fleas from North Carolina. That's all I can remember about it is the sand fleas. You were involved with the Navy.
What you got to say, young lady? Huh? Nothing? All right. Thank you, Larry. Excuse me. That's all right. Quiet, please.
Is this sound too?
That's right. Well, we all know why we're here. We're here to celebrate 6 decades of activity here on Barbara's Now, you know, Barbara is one of the 50s generation. That's supposed to be uninvolved, apathetic generation. So if we look back on Barbara's life, we're going to find that everything was pretty flat, right? Wrong. Okay. So, so much has happened, we have to take this in 10-year increments. The first 10 years were fairly uneventful. Barbara was born in Paterson, New Jersey, to a Swedish mother and a South Alabama father, and so she's bicultural, if not bilingual. Yeah, that's right. Our mother can still speak Swedish. Family was living in Glen Rock, New Jersey, and unfortunately moved. I say unfortunately because if they hadn't moved, we'd have gone to the same high school together. It would have taken us 30 years to get together, because I lived in the next town. We shared a high school. 2, they moved to Houston, and then a few years later to Atlanta, where Barbara settled in for a dozen years or so in the Atlanta suburbs. That's the first 10 years. Now, the second 10 years were even quieter. All of this time was spent in suburban Atlanta. At least, well, it gets a little hectic the last couple of years. She did visit Blowing Rock for the first time during that period. Fell in love with the place, which we'll get back to. She, of course, was a teenager, and nobody knows what kind of turmoil went on during that period, but we won't comment on that.
They can read Peachtree Road.
That's right. At 18, she went off to Duke for her freshman year, and then at 19, she got married. And so that sort of ended the second 10 years. Third 10 years, well, it started out with Wyatt, born when she was 20, and then Vicky, with the ideal family of one boy, one girl, and then David, and then Alan. And then the family moved from Mexico City, where she went as a 19-year-old bride, to Pensacola, Florida, to Brigham City, Utah, to Chapel Hill. And then they settled in Chapel Hill. So everything settled down, right? Wrong. So the next 10 years, Barbara's youngest went off to school, so she now had the tennis courts and the swimming pool out there. So what did she decide to do? Go back to school to get her bachelor's degree. So instead of the PTA, she went back to school, decided she needed a profession, so she started UNC School of Nursing, got her bachelor's degree at 36, and went to work at UNC as a labor and delivery nurse. So now she's settled into a career, right? So in the 5th decade, Barbara became an educator. She joined the UNC nursing faculty. Now, since she only had a bachelor's degree, she needed to get some graduate work, so she got an MDH, maternal and child health, and that included a stint at the Frontier Nursing Service in Kentucky. And somewhere in there, she did a little medical missionary stint in Haiti. Then she decided to become a nurse practitioner, and she went to Indiana University and got a master's degree, another master's degree there. By the way, she also became a grandmother, and she became one of the first female deacons in Bingley Baptist Church, which ain't easy to do in Southern Baptism. So, right, she settled in, right? So we get to the 6th decade. What does she do? Changes her name. From Viv to Nels Carlson. She visits Peru. She builds a new home with me. Then we get married, which means that Barbara's acquired 4 stepchildren and 5 step-grandchildren now. And she teaches nurses in Peru and Colombia. She goes to China, she goes to Russia, and she gets tenure in her 50s.
Finally. 60 and got tenure.
This is one of her
Tenured
major
at 60.
accomplishments, because she set out as one of her objectives,
retirement.
how to get tenure without losing her sense of humor.
Has she lost her sense of humor?
Right. No, she hadn't lost her sense of humor. One of which was not to get a PhD. That was her first criterion for not losing her sense of humor. She goes to China, she goes to Russia. We acquire a second home, guess where? Blowing Rock, which she fell in love with as a child. She wins a teaching award, and she discovers outdoor vacations for women over 40. And this so now she's settled in, right? Okay, so now we're entering the 7th decade. We know it'll bring retirement, but what else? We know one thing, Barbara will settle in, right?
Thank you all for being here. I love all of you. Now let's eat.
They do offer.
Come here, come here.
With less activity. Gotta learn how to be more peaceful with silence, quietness, ability for mobility. Quality of life. So we gotta learn new ways of doing things. It's not just gonna be building another frontier or conquering another power.
Oh, you don't have to smile. Hi, Carol. Not worthy, not worthy, huh?
Running around and talking and Manya has a expresses all of her
I'm nothing to do with art. It's a blend of words that she made up.
And we expect that interim to be there for a year. Who's going to be there for you?
What I'd be more concerned about
Sterling in some regards, but not exactly. Seminary I went to, they had different parties again. Your family used to be Sterling.
Oh no, I've been on that a lot.
Have you? Never enough.
Never enough.
I told you about that, George, didn't I?
What'd you tell me?
I told you to be careful.
She keeps hiding. She keeps hiding. She doesn't want to be in my picture. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Let me get her. Let me. Let's see. Hide, hide. Where is she? Where is she? There she is. Smile now. I'm going to take that picture. Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you. Bye.
Shall we come on in here? Yeah, it's too much trouble to take out.
Then everyone,
Yeah, it's too much trouble. You can go
do
ahead
these
and...
have a right and a wrong end?
Yeah.
Yeah, you ought to read all those. It's really neat.
Maybe that's it. I'll just,
Well,
that's
we'll come
somebody's
in.
plate. Wait a minute. Give me a...
A regular.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it here. I'll do it here. That's okay.
Here, let me give you one to do with.
Yeah, give me a new one after,
A new
after I
blue.
finish with this. This cake is calculated to please.
In 1978, a local parent installs air conditioning one year after the kids.
I remember that one.
Never left.
I'll never let her forget that. Did she count well?
This is hilarious.
This is upcoming holidays. Why are all the people so come a long way for a picture, Mark. You deserve to get in there.
No, I
Just ask me to move.
This is the latest gossip.
Except that should say 5.0, right? You're like me, you're not shit.
You know what it means? Somebody turns it on and I play with it after that. Oh, that's great.
This is for the next step.
I know, she and I are in the same boat. We gotta learn the next 6.0,
You should have a final reading before you cut it. You got some cake? You're about ready to cut it. David. David, there's a request. Martha has a request.
not you.
Having a black person and all this,
This gets a special picture. What? Thanks, Larry. Thank you. Oh, you walked right in front, Bob.
Take care of each other.
Take care. Oh, right, it's good to Bye-bye. Thank you for the beautiful.
Thank you very, very much.
My goodness, 60 is still, because this one's gonna be, is it gonna be a common 60 to 70 years? Next 60 to 70? What do you think? Keep present, keep focused.
This is the wrong summer.
Right. It happens every year, but this was really special.
Just let me scratch my head a few minutes here.
Can we go out this way?
I'll let you do that.
Did we go out that way? How do we get out of this? We go out this way? Okay.
Just keep right.
As we say, hasta luego.
Hasta luego, hasta luego. Bienvenidos. No, just be yourselves. I just want to catch everybody in a panorama.
Kristen's sick back there somewhere.
We could digitally superimpose.
There's probably a picture up there somewhere. She was a little younger.
I'm sure you can do it on your computer downstairs.
You missed getting
You
on
got
your
the
password.
toaster or something?
Live video.
Maybe he could go open the door and get her laying on the floor.
I'm sure we can.
Do what?
You get a scanner, we'll just run your face through it.
They're wondering if your computer did video editing.
Not yet. Not yet. I want to.
Our camcorder can't accommodate the software.
Right, we investigated it already.
The software was, yeah, you don't have the right kind of plug on the camcorder.
Well, can't you do second generation where you run the camcorder into a VCR and then the
We
VCR?
could.
We have to buy a new VCR.
Copy it onto another.
And then buy a new computer.
Well, it's getting very expensive.
Right.
And then buy a new TV to run the movie.
Craig, did you get a camcorder for module?
Yeah.
Karen did, over my objections.
We have 11 hours in Brazil if you ever want to watch it.
We have about 50 hours. And also,
The
I think
monuments
the hardest part of
are
moving, the hardest part of moving and not having work is that we have to budget. The hardest thing for Karen is film. She's been budgeted on film. Developing is $7 a shot, and then the developing is what? $7 more? So, you know, she used to do a roll of film a week. I don't know how, I don't know what she was taking pictures of, but, you know, every week is get a call. This is Rick's camera down on 24th Street, your film is ready, and then she'd have to run down and get his film. So it's like $28 a week. And film costs, it's like, no.
Well,
We have enough
as you get
pictures of
more
Maya
kids
for a
now,
while.
you take less pictures. We haven't taken any pictures hardly in the last year.
No, there are very few pictures of artists, that's what's good.
There's
We
very
have one.
few of me.
What? Oh, I have one. Yeah.
It's the youngest.
Chelsea has
I knew
very
there was
few.
somebody missing. We have the whole family but you. How'd you escape?
Well, you guys look so much alike.
Well, you're still escaping.
Cover for each other at this point.
I just
Huh?
I went to check on the kids.
Now we have you in panoramic. Now you're included with everybody else.
Yeah. Alan's baby pictures are if he happened to be in the background.
There was enough that did, so.
Yeah, it's about, you know, half and half Binkley and family, and then some work.
Yeah, right. There were fewer people that
Yeah, for a while.
work, and of course they all knew each other, so that.
The Libar called last night. They had family coming from out of town.
People seem to mingle together.
Yeah, it's a real friendly crowd.
Well, there was three groups. There was work, church, and family.
There was Randy who came hours, and he was the only guest here for about, it was
15
a
to
long
20.
time, 15 to 20
Half an hour,
minutes.
Right.
That's when I didn't get a chance to talk to him at all.
And
Come
he-
right on time. I was just working
He
away.
was 6:15.
Or- Yeah, and he had forgotten, then he asked, he was early, and David, of course, said, no, you're right, I'm there.
It's everybody else that's late.
And it was in half an hour before anybody else showed up. So he
And then
And
he
I was
back.
still racing around.
I know, I
And
was,
Vicky was like not looking up. She was in the kitchen, not looking up.
Well, right.
I always said, wow, David's kitchen isn't separate from the house. You can't look frantic. You've got to look.
You're on TV, Vicky.
I know, you did, hold it out for a
Did
while.
I look okay?
Yeah. You look like you're having a good time.
David came and says, Vicky, you've got to start cleaning up the kitchen pretty soon. And I said, well, I've got to cook
I
it
gave
first.
her right. I gave her the 30-minute warning, the 10-minute warning.
Oh, David, I've got to cook it first. So, it has to be warm, prepared.
It,
Right. Yep. Yes. Do we need some coffee before we go?
You want me to drive? I'm kind of waiting.
Do you think those anti-shopping pills will work for anti-sleep?
Do some things outside.
I need those.
Nobody needs to buy me those.
I get one final one with her toys.
Stagger's out the door.
There she goes.
I'm not walking in front of that.